the Lake City Tigers basketball team. Coach, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having us, Craig.
All right, Coach, there's 8 years between your 8th season and your 7th season. What were some of the things that made you want to get back into coaching?
Probably the biggest thing I missed is connecting with kids. When I shifted to being a principal, you get away from that direct contact with kids. You're not in the classroom every day. You're not coaching. And that's why, we all get into this business in the first place. So I really missed that over my 8 years, and this opportunity came up. And, I knew I was at a position in my current job that I could make this work. And I'm ecstatic that it worked, and we've had a great season. And the ability to connect with kids, build those relationships are very important to me.
All right. What would you say are a few of the things that have changed in coaching high school basketball from 2005 to 2013?
I don't know if a whole lot has changed. Kids are kids. I don't think the kids have changed a whole lot. I think I've probably changed. I think I've grown, gotten older, gotten wiser. I definitely take a little bit different approach than I probably did back then. But I don't, the kids haven't changed. Kids are kids, and the game is the game. The game has changed a little bit. The game is a lot more, the three-point shot is, most teams can shoot the three right now, and that wasn't necessarily the case back then. I think back when I coached before, we gave up 35, 40 points a game. Now if you're giving up 50 points a game, you're kind of in that upper echelon. So I think the game has changed a little bit with the three-point shot in particular.
Yeah, and I remember when I was helping out with the team when I was in school, we held a team to 9 points. So
I remember holding a team to 0 points at halftime too. So I think refs call the game a little bit different. You see that in the college game. And that opens up the game a little bit. It's a lot more. The dribble is a lot more a part of the game now than it was back then.
I definitely agree with that. Coach, did you have any favorite moments, highlights from your first year back at the helm, and maybe anything to say about the senior class you got?
Oh, favorite moments. I don't know if I have a defining moment. I just really like how our season has kind of come together. We had some adversity to start the year. I think we all know that, but what I'm most proud about with this senior class is how strong they are together, how committed they are to the team, living up to their slogan they came up with, Surrender Me for We, and just how we've improved. Our goal is always to be playing our best basketball at the end. I think we're having a lot of fun right now with the way we're playing and how we're playing. And, I said this the other night, I don't think you could find a senior class that defines student athletes better than these 5 guys do. A 3.71 average GPA. I shared that with the Lewiston coach at our last game. We were chit-chatting before and talking about the seniors a little bit. And I said that to him, and his eyes just kind of went, wow, that's not common. That's not normal. And to have 5 guys that are that good of students and also just great role models for other kids in the program and our school is huge. And when you've got great kids, coaching's easy.
Yeah, I always remember from working under you back when I was in school, one of the big principles was always to be playing your best ball at the end of the season. And in my opinion, I certainly think that's the case with our guys this year. Coach, I want to thank you for joining us, and want to wish you good luck in the postseason. And hopefully we have another 2 or 3 weeks of ball to go.
We'll certainly do our best, and I know we'll compete as hard as we can against those teams. I want to thank you for all this time that you volunteer to the program. I want to thank Quinn for all the time Quinn donates to the program. I know these players and these kids really appreciate what you do to make Lake City basketball a special experience for them. So thank you.
Well, it was always a special experience for me, and I got to thank you. You're the one who gave me the opportunity to start filming the games when I was in 10th grade. And yeah, it was a big part of my high school experience, and I absolutely love everything about it, and I appreciate the kind words. It's something that means a lot to me, and I hope that shows when I'm doing my thing out there.
I think it does, and I think the community really looks forward to hearing you call games as well.
I appreciate that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Greg Berge.